It's time.
Is it? What time is it?
It's
What
time
is
to
it for?
rise up.
Oh,
We must light the beacon. We must let all the people know that it's time to rise up. We can no longer be oppressed. The society has been oppressed. Yes, it is time for us to rise up.
Who's
the
rising up?
Must now commence.
Do you want me to get out of my chair? I'll get out and stand up.
No. We must not literally rise up.
No,
we must figuratively rise up. All right.
I just legit rose
We must light the torch from sea to shining sea. We must let the world know that our oppression is no longer being held down.
What?
We must rise up.
What do you do? What?
The rising up must commence.
What's up with the bigger...
We will no longer be oppressed from rising up, so we must rise up.
Who's the
from
oppressed
rising
group?
up.
Who?
Those who are oppressing us from rising up.
Who? Who's
Those
doing
who
this?
do not want us to rise up.
Which is who?
The rise downer.
Just tell me who.
The rise downer. We must not let them oppress us.
What?
We must rise up for that reason.
Rise downer? What? They rise up to down us? Is this what you're telling
Yes.
me? What is this?
Yes, we must no longer be rise down by them.
No.
That's why we must rise up.
I don't understand. What are we gonna... Why? When is this happening? Who?
Now. We must light the
You mean
signal
now?
now. Or in 3 to 5 months when this video gets uploaded.
Oh my god. Oh, by then it'll be
But
too late.
we must rise up.
It's gonna be too
We
late
can no
by
longer
then.
be rise down. All
God,
right.
stop, please. Save me. Save me now from this.
We must rise up. We must no longer let society tell us what to do. Just like how society would tell us who will win in a fight between Godzilla versus King Kong.
Twist, neither of them, really.
Hey, wait. So is this the greatest movie of 2021 or the greatest movie of 2021? All right.
See, that's a good question, but I don't know which one's sarcastic or not, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Wait, this is the greatest movie of 2021, all right? Nothing coming out this year will beat this movie, because boy, with plot twists, there's no movie coming out in 2021, all right?
Oh, is there not? I feel like there is, right?
Okay, none of those movies that matters, all right? Any movie that comes out in 2020 are irrelevant to this movie, all right?
I mean,
this is the movie that will break all awards, all right?
By having a war between monsters.
Yes, right. But the Academy will finally recognize that, hey, Martin Scorsese will finally realize, hey, it is not about the cinematic experience of the human nature, all right? It is more about the cinematic nature of a giant lizard fighting big monkey, all right?
Oh my
Martin
God.
Scorsese has been wrong, all right? What does he know about filmmaking, all right? Hey, have we ever seen Robert De Niro fight a giant lizard yet? No! Get in on that, Martin Scorsese. Stop making those movies no one wants to watch. No one cares about the Irishman. I would care if it was about the Irish Godzilla.
I feel like he has some very strong opinions today.
Okay, I'm just saying, Martin Scorsese may not know what he's talking about, alright?
Look, well, okay, so you're saying I would rather watch Kong's back routine rather than the dark path that a gangster can go down? Is this what you're telling me?
Yes, that is what I would rather watch. Because you know why?
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
Because that movie has a big monkey in it, alright?
Sure.
What has Martin Scorsese ever made that's been impactful to the cultural experience, alright? Nothing.
Yeah, sure. We can just ignore Taxi Driver and everything else, huh?
Okay.
Can't we?
Okay. Hey, but here's the thing. Is Godzilla in Taxi Driver? No. Actually, no. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. In the Sony version of Godzilla, there was a taxi driver in it, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that, totally. But, crossover confirmed? Perhaps.
Yeah, crossover. Is that a crossover right there?
Yeah, that's what actually happened to Robert De Niro's character. He got chased down by Kong.
Yeah, that's right. He got chased out. He got eaten by Godzilla. That'll teach him.
Oh, God. Anyway, I guess, welcome. If you're still listening to this, honestly, I don't know why you would. So, I guess if anything...
Martin Scorsese does not know shit, alright? That's what I'm trying to say, alright?
Okay, sure. Jesus. But, I mean, but like, fucking, so, oh god, no one should be listening to us anymore at this point. Anyway,
Jesus
welcome
Christ.
to Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay,
We're gonna read to you movies.
Yeah.
Okay, quick recap. Vampires still rule the world. Cannibal Gary is off doing whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to Karen. Actually, hold on. Does this video come out before the introduction of Cannibal Gary?
Remember, we have our things out of order to the point where nobody is gonna know, okay? The first video where we mention Cannibal Gary is probably gonna come out like 10 months after this one, alright? And then we will be wise.
I can technically upload that video 10 months from now. If I want it.
You know what? No one's stopping you. No one's stopping you. Not me.
Hey,
not Cannibal Gary.
Hold on. Are we doing what Martin Scorsese likes to do and do movies out of orders to create the full visual masterpiece of cinema telling?
Mayhaps. I don't know if that was Scorsese personally, but you know, I don't think he was the one to do it. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into the history of cinema. Anyway, so I'm gonna read to us the plot synopsis provided to us by the Wikipedia. Okay, before we start going off on any more tangents. Although I suppose with this movie we can go off on whatever the fuck, because holy shit, you're only here for one thing and one thing only, and it's right. Well, yeah. And it's not Millie Bobby Brown. We'll get into that though too. Because, my god, I hated that subplot so much. Anyway, I'm going to start reading this now.
Yeah.
So, 5 years after Godzilla defeated King Ghidorah, Kong is monitored by Monarch within a giant dome on Skull Island. Kong is visited by Gia, the last Iwi, if I'm pronouncing it right. Probably.
Iwi? Yeah, it is Iwi, right?
The Iwi native.
Iwi?
I mean, I don't remember. It's been a bit. The last Iwi native and Kong.
Hey, I saw this movie twice, by the way. That's how great this movie was.
I mean,
it's pretty fun. I saw Taxi Driver.
Oh my god, how many times have you seen Taxi Driver?
Oh, none.
Okay, well, okay. I was expecting at least one, but none. No, that's bold.
I have not seen Taxi Driver. Is that the one where he's? Is that the one where are you looking at me, punk? Do you feel lucky?
No, that's not it at all. Are you lucky, punk? That's from Dirty Harry.
Oh.
Yeah,
is it?
With I forget his name. The guy who was made famous by the I know we all know him. He's been made famous by the Dollars trilogy. You know, by The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, fuck! I had it. Clint Eastwood. Yeah. Yeah, he had a song named after him. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. He's the guy who he was Dirty Harry. He was like basically.
I looked up Dirty Harry. That's not it.
Dirty Harry. Harry. You know, like Cannibal Gary, we got Dirty Harry here. All right.
Yeah. But yeah. Cameo appearance by Cannibal Gary, as intended by Martin Scorsese's film philosophy. All right.
Oh my god. Sure. Anyway, but where did we get off on this?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're not even a full sentence into this.
Yeah, I know. We've not even a full sentence. We already went off the rails. Okay.
It keeps getting worse.
It's always going to get worse, Austin. I don't know what you think. It's going to be the worst thing ever. So,
hold on, but is that because this is the best movie ever?
No, sure. The last Iwi native.
Now we go back to playing Monster Hunter Rise in the back.
Yeah, I figured. And Kong expert Eileen Andrews' adopted daughter, who is deaf and communicates with Kong via sign language. So, Bernie Hayes, an employee of Apex Cybernetics and host of a Titan Conspiracy Theory podcast, extracts data suggesting sinister activities at a Pensacola facility. However, Godzilla suddenly attacks the facility. During the rampage, Bernie stumbles on a massive device. Madison Russell, a fan of Bernie's podcast, enlists her friend Josh to investigate Godzilla's attacks. So, Apex CEO Walter Simmons recruits Nathan Lind, a Hollow Earth theorist, to guide a search for a power source into the Hollow Earth, the homeworld of the Titans. Nathan is initially hesitant as his brother died on an expedition to the Hollow Earth due to a strong reverse gravitational effect. He agrees after Walter reveals that Apex has developed Heaves, specialized crafts able to withstand the pressure exerted by the gravity field. So, Nathan meets with Eileen and convinces her to let Kong guide them through the Hollow Earth via an outpost in Antarctica. Nathan, Eileen, and an Apex team led by Walter's daughter Maya, the perhaps most useless character who's just been added on and does nothing at all.
That was a boy that just straight up dies after like.
She does. Oh my god! Like, I mean, you don't like her either way, because she has that one line that she says with such vitriol.
Bitch energy.
Yeah, she does.
Going up throughout the film.
Yeah, she has. I mean, to be fair, on the actress, that's very good to just give off that vibe just by like being around. So that was pretty good. But man, you don't like this character is just she's obviously designed for you to hate her. Like, she just stands around. She says something that just makes you just like rubs you the wrong way. And then her second line, whatever, or her second most significant line, she's like, "No, we have everything. We can do what we want. This is ours. Whatever." Blah. And you're like, "Okay, yeah, I hate you. You should die."
That's
and then
right. That's right. No one can take anything from King Kong. We will dominate over the giant ape.
And then Kong is like, "Nah, bitch, you die." And then she dies, which is like the most satisfying but also most brutal thing I've seen. Well, not the most.
Yeah,
brutal.
That was a really rough way to go.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, to be.
The way that she just
I mean, to be fair, Austin, at least she's not the woman who died in Jurassic World, okay? That's still the most brutal thing I've seen. I'm like...
Yeah, she did not deserve it, too.
Yeah, she didn't deserve it.
Who did deserve it? The scientist character, the female lead, alright? Who, by the way, should still be in jail, along with the other kid who should also be dead as well.
Yeah, I mean, to be... Well, not to
I got a lot of strong opinions about the Jurassic World trilogy, alright?
No, I understand.
Strong opinions about that franchise, alright?
Yeah, I'm aware.
I could rant talk for hours about how much I hate that franchise.
You know what? We can save that for when the next Jurassic World movie comes out, too.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be the perfect
How far is that movie in development? Have they finished filming that thing yet?
I want to say that was probably in filming, but then the whole pandemic happened.
Was it Jurassic what?
Jurassic.
Not Fallen Kingdom. That was the other one.
Wasn't it Dominion? Jurassic World Dominion.
Dominion. Oh, is that what it's called? When the fuck is that coming at?
It seems to be. They are aiming at 2022 from what I'm seeing real quick on the IMDb page.
Yeah, that's taking a long time. That's gonna be a while.
The plots are kept under wraps. I think Colin Trevorrow, however you pronounce it, I think he's still set to direct.
Yeah, he still is, according to this. I hope they put Clara Dearling's in jail in that movie.
Claire Dearing. Yeah, I mean, I know. I had an issue with her character too.
Oh, I have a lot of issues with her character, and also with that little girl that should probably be shot.
I don't even know. Okay, harsh, but all right. But like, I don't think
she's the one that released all the dinosaurs.
Look, man, she had to because they're just like her, Austin.
Okay. Fucking Christ.
You know, like how someone could say like, oh yeah, you know the girl in this one, Gia, is like just like Kong. They both do sign language. I don't know, man. I'm trying to make. I try. Okay. I try to make things at least better here, but I can't. I can't with Jurassic World. I'm trying.
That female fucking clone character was so fucking god awful.
Oh wait, who?
The girl, the little girl.
Oh, the little girl. I thought you were talking about someone else entirely for a second.
No. Wait. Literally, both of those characters are actually god awful. All right.
Yeah, well, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna put any blame on the actress itself, but the character is bad. Yes.
Yeah, those characters are really fucking bad.
Yeah.
I fell down a hole.
Alright, so before we go continue our Jurassic World rant, I'm going to continue with the plot synopsis.
That's right. I will save my hatred for Jurassic World for another day.
Nathan and Eileen.
To the next time.
Oh my
god. Part 2.
The part 2 is going to happen when the movie happens, okay? So we can save it for that. 2022, guys. Look forward to it. Anyway.
2022.
So Nathan.
If the Earth still exists by then.
I mean, the vampires are going to
let her
go. The vampires are going to let her go, man. They have nowhere else to go.
Hey, look. What?
What?
Don't worry. Edward, we will achieve vampire immunity, herd immunity by then, alright?
Vampire. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna go off on that other tangent with you right now. Okay, but I'm gonna put a pin on that. Okay. Okay. So Nathan, Eileen, and an Apex team led by Walter's daughter Maya board a modified barge escorted by the U.S. Navy that carries a sedated and restrained Kong. Godzilla attacks the convoy and defeats Kong, but defeats is a strong word here. He was just on his home. Okay, whatever. Anyway, but retreats after the ships disable their power and trick him into thinking they are destroyed. To avoid alerting Godzilla.
I've heard Godzilla can be tricked by modern technology.
I mean, he's probably like a whale. He hears the hum. He's like, oh, look, something's alive. And, whenever there's a submarine, he gets a very fucking big headache and dies. But anyway, so Kong is airlifted to the Hollow Earth entrance, and Gia convinces him to enter the tunnel while the team follows him in the heaves. So, Madison and Josh find Bernie, who joins their investigation. Oh, really? They're going to mention the fluoride and the Nazis, aren't they? Okay. So, they sneak into the wrecked Apex base, discover a secret facility underground, and are inadvertently locked onto an underground monorail transport to an Apex facility in Hong Kong, where they unwittingly stumble on a test of Mechagodzilla. It is telepathically controlled by Ren Serizawa, the son of the late Ishiro Serizawa. Also, you're going to have to... Was that the professor or the professor scientist guy from the last movie?
According to the Wikipedia note, yes. Because I wasn't sure who this character was until I read the Wikipedia note for it. And apparently that's who it is.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, that makes sense. Through the new... did he die? He died, right?
Well, Godzilla lets no one live, alright? No one lives to tell the tale of Godzilla.
Except for the people who live to tell the tale of Godzilla.
Yeah, except those people. But those people don't count. Only the people Godzilla deems as worthy of dying doesn't get to live to tell of Godzilla.
Oh my god, what kind of fucking... This is so harsh. Like, it was like, no, you're worthy of my attention. Die.
You're worthy to die by the hand of Godzilla.
Oh my god. He's like, you
people get to live.
Oh. He just looks at everyone else. It's like, you're all sheep. You don't get to rise up with my nuclear breath.
I hope oh god, I'm actually dying in Monster Hunter now.
I think it did. I think it's deserved. I think it's deserved after what we just said. Anyway, through the neural
network. It doesn't help that I'm actually fighting a giant T-Rex right now. I'm actually fighting a big lizard right now.
Oh no. Through the neural networks from the skull of the severed head of Ghidorah, but is hobbled by its power supply's limitations. Walter intends to harness the Hollow Earth's energy to overcome Mechagodzilla's limitations. That's still bullshit, but whatever. Anyway, inside the Hollow Earth, Kong and the team find an ecosystem similar to Skull Island. They discover his species' ancestral throne room, where they find remains of an ancient war with Godzilla's kind, and a glowing axe made from another Godzilla's dorsal plates. So, as they identify the power source, the Apex team sends a signature back to their Hong Kong base despite Eileen's protests. Attracted by Mechagodzilla's activation, Godzilla arrives in Hong Kong, and sensing Kong, he directly drills a shaft to the throne room with his atomic breath.
Godzilla went to tell the people of Hong Kong they're about to be oppressed by a higher government being.
God, man. God, I'm still surprised at the fact that he just legit used his atomic breath to dig a hole through the earth. Like, good lord. Yeah. Good fucking lord.
How else is Godzilla gonna get to the Hollow Earth, alright?
Yeah, by entrance.
No, what? Oh, wait, you can't get to the Hollow Earth like that?
God. That was legit what happened. He went into the ocean, he went through a portal to go exactly into the Hollow Earth, and then, was like, there, like, yo, I'm gonna heal up, and then, like, fucking Serizawa was like, nah, fam, I'm gonna blow you up. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be all right. I'm just gonna have to kill myself in the process. Woo, dies. But in the ensuing mayhem, Maya and the Apex team attempt to escape, but their heave is crushed by Kong. Yeah, they. That was the moment. Good lord.
Yeah, fucking brutal. That.
Yeah, I know. Because he hears like no, and then dies. I'm like, oh my fucking god. But Kong, Eileen, Gia, and Nathan ascend to Hong Kong, where Godzilla and Kong battle. Godzilla is initially overpowered by Kong, but Godzilla emerges victorious while Kong loses consciousness. Madison, Josh, and Bernie are caught by security.
That's a rough thing to say that Kong won the second time.
I mean, well, the thing is, he kind of does, but then I guess Kong has a heart attack and he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna lay down in these buildings, and then Godzilla. But the thing is, if anything, like, there is round 1 on the sea. There's round 2 when they fight, and I would say Kong wins that one. But then there's a quick round 3 where he quickly gets up and decides to give my boy Kong some. He decides to scratch up his pecs, and then he's down for the count. But that was the thing. Madison, Josh, and Bernie are caught by security and taken to Walter. Despite Ren's concerns over the power source's volatility. I think that's a word. Yeah. Volatility. Walter orders him to activate Mechagodzilla. They lose control of Mechagodzilla. Surprise, surprise. Who kills Walter? Electrocute. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking Walter was the other guy for a second. Electrocutes Ren, then attacks Hong Kong.
Walter was good. I was in the middle of his speech where I really unironically actually wanted to hear it out.
Yeah.
I really wanted to hear what his plan was. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he goes through the whole effort and legit, he's like, oh yeah, just so that we don't have to bow down to these to these titans, which I get. Honestly, everyone would be like, yeah, so
Hey, wait. Here's the thing, all right. If God is all good, He cannot be all powerful.
God damn it!
If God is all powerful, then He can't be all good. All right.
Oh god, the thing is, ironically, that ties in really well to the whole thing with Godzilla 2. It actually works, which is not okay.
If Godzilla is all good, he cannot be all powerful. If Godzilla is all powerful, he cannot be all good.
God damn it. It works too well, and I hate that it actually is. You can actually use it in an argument, and I don't like it. Anyway, Godzilla, we'll get into that too, actually. Godzilla and Mechagodzilla battle, but Godzilla is overwhelmed, of course. So then Nathan revives Kong by destroying the Heave, and Gia convinces him to help Godzilla. As Mechagodzilla overpowers both titans, Josh short circuits Mechagodzilla's controls with Bernie's flask of liquor. Yeah, sure, which I guess works. Momentarily interrupting the mech, which wasn't needed, but whatever. Godzilla supercharges Kong's axe with his atomic breath, allowing Kong to destroy Mechagodzilla. Madison, Bernie, and Josh reunite with Mark Russell, while Godzilla and Kong acknowledge each other before the two go their separate ways. Yeah, that's about the time when they realize, oh yeah, this is the moment where we should do the thing that they did in Jurassic World, but we do it better. And sometime later, Monarch has established an observation post in the Hollow Earth where Kong now rules. Mm-hmm. So that's the end of that. Legit though, that was the moment from Jurassic World where the Velociraptor and the T-Rex acknowledge each other, but instead it's Godzilla and Kong, and it's a lot better. And it makes sense because they are shown to to have a form of intelligence where it makes sense that they do that. But
yeah,
God, okay, so not the greatest movie, okay? Despite how someone would say here, okay?
Hold on. Let's get this established, alright? I did not come into this movie expecting a great plot, alright?
I mean, yeah,
I just came into this movie with one thing. Hey, yo, is Godzilla and King Kong gonna punch the fuck out of each other, alright? Hey, you know what? This movie, you know what they did? They did punch the fuck out of each other. I was satisfied, alright?
Yeah, that was... To be fair with you, the thing is, that was a fucking great. And but, the thing is, I agree with you. I didn't expect a good plot. But there was some surprisingly...
the human plot element was kind of
Okay, so here's the thing. One of the human subplots was bad. And that would be with Millie Bobby Brown and the rest of the cast.
Man, that was a waste of her character.
It really was. It really, she's a daughter of scientists, and they reduced her to a woman into a woman who just basically is like, oh yeah, fluoride makes you more susceptible. And it's just like...
It's really glad that fucking what's the conspiracy theorist guy
his
Bernie.
The actor?
It's a good thing Bernie happened to live. This guy, the secret conspiracy nutcase who's off the grid, happened to be 5 minutes away from her. Good thing, good thing. Out of every place that he could have been on Earth, he just happened to be 5 minutes away from her character to meet up and like, hey yo, what's up? You're the conspiracy guy.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and then there's her friend who's just there, who doesn't really add to anything except to be belittled and shit for not just for drinking tap water. Like what the
Oh,
fuck,
yeah, what
dude?
an idiot! Wait. Hey, that's how they get you. Wait, you thought it was the vaccine that Bill Gates was putting the nano chips in. No, it was the tap water. Wait,
God, man.
all right, tap water. Right, that's how Bill Gates is putting all the nano machines into the human body. All right, that's why I only drink purified Coca-Cola water. All right.
Yeah, sure,
I drink that
purified.
Dasani, alright? No bad chemicals in that shit.
Oh my god.
I trust Dasani.
Ah, God.
Alright?
Like, okay, because the thing is, I get the reason for his character, right? For Josh's character, in a sense that
Who the fuck's Josh, by the way?
the other kid who comes around, who walks around with Millie Bobby Brown.
that loser.
Like,
The character that's just there.
yeah, like
Hey,
he's
he
legit
should've
there to be
died.
belittled and shit.
I was waiting for him to die. He
Yeah,
was pretty
you know.
fucking useless. He was pretty fucking useless,
And
alright?
yeah, and the thing is, in overall, in terms of the plot, in terms of the subplot, he is very much fucking useless. In terms of character dynamics, though, I get what they're going for with him, but like because of how unnecessary the subplot is, it's just like they're wasted. A lot of these characters are wasted. Like
Yeah.
Honestly, like the fact that you got like Brian Henry's character, what was his name? Bernie Hayes? Yeah, Bernie, the conspiracy theorist guy, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Like the thing is, if he was like, he could have been a lot more. He could have been a lot better, you know, in terms of like if it was just like. The thing is, the way to do the subplot is basically like, oh, you're supposed to find out, oh, Mechagodzilla. But the thing is, you have like the whole you basically have the corporate giant and basically what do you call it? Like the thing is, it's shot in a way where like these guys aren't really needed to be there. You could have gone into the shot without these characters searching out why Kong was attacking, and then like it would have gone on as normally as possible. Like if anything, it could have just followed the CEO, whose character's name
Also, by the way, for a secret underground facility that's trying to be hidden from the public and the government, where's fucking security on Earth, alright?
Yeah, it really does.
God,
You
that
think with
security
it has a working elevator that heads straight down into the secret base. I'm like, and nobody has a code or a key or something that stops people from
And
just
there's
randomly
no
going
cameras
down.
to check people coming in and out. Also, no one realized that one of their fucking one of their super secret high speed monorail train was active. Like, oh boy, hey, like you think no one's like, hey boss, we got a train coming in.
Yeah.
Then one of the guys put in an order for that. Oh, I don't know. Let me check this log that we have and this inventory sheet. You know that most organizations used to keep track of their secret government illegal stuff. Doesn't look like it. Probably should get security down in on that.
Yeah, that was a whole thing too, and it's just
that was one of my parts. I was really fucking annoyed with, like, wow, there's no security in this secret underground facility.
The thing is, if you took it,
that's illegal.
I know it's like
this illegal secret underground facility.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like you have scenes like that, which is just bloody ridiculous, right? But it's just like that scene could have worked with just like if we just followed the CEO. He goes down and you see, oh, he's working on Mechagodzilla, and that's why he's like. And if people are like, should we keep doing this? Godzilla is like almost got us once. Like, no, we can't. And then he could give his whole speech, and then that would just be character motivation. He's like, oh, that makes sense, and then you kind of understand why. But you also understand. It's just like it would have worked a lot better.
The only human character that legitimately mattered was the god. Alright, so here's how I'm gonna group the human characters, alright? There's two human subplot. There's Team Godzilla's team with Millie Bobby Brown and her group of Planeteers, alright? And you got Team King Kong's team with the deaf girl and the scientist lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, those are the two teams. All right, one of those teams have an actual plot relevance to the main characters. All right.
Yeah.
Right, but the other group was just like, hey yo, what's up? You wanna listen to my podcast? Hey yo, check out my podcast. Hey, for a good savings, get 5% off your next website. Go to squarespace.com and use promo code conspiracy
Oh my
theory.
god, this is not real. You can stop this now. don't do it. We're not sponsored. But
Hey, Squarespace, get in on that, all right?
Yeah.
Hey, I want my
Sure.
promo code. I want the eventual Squarespace promo code to be conspiracy theory, all right?
Oh my god. But like, the thing is though, going off on that. The thing is, Millie Bobby Brown's like, their group honestly could be left out and it wouldn't have changed anything. That's the thing. But the thing is with Kong's team, right? They're actually important in first off in letting us know what's going on and why they're doing this, right? But also in getting Kong to do what he needs to do to basically advance his arc, which is actually surprisingly emotive, you know.
Kong has a real backstory in all of this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to go deep that deep. It's like there's a whole Kong species, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing you never considered before, like. Hey, what's the deal with King Kong species and all that shit? I was not expecting that whole fucking subplot. I mean, I guess it's not really a subplot.
It's
the
basically
whole background
his backstory and
about
everything.
King Kong. I was like, oh fuck, okay, damn. Wasn't expecting this shit to be thrown in.
It's actually pretty good, and like Gia, the young deaf girl, right? Mm-hmm. Surprisingly pretty good. She's actually pretty good in what she's doing. She doesn't have to do a lot, but like because she.
Wait. That's the secret to any good child actor. Not making them talk. All right. Hey, if you're supposed to feature a small child actor, don't let the child actor talk. Okay. I'm just saying that right now.
Jesus.
Okay. It's what Martin Scorsese would have wanted. All right.
Oh my god, but like
okay, I don't know where I'm going in this cavern to.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh fuck! I'm getting attacked! Holy shit! Oh, there it is.
Oh
Wait,
my god!
No, I'm hunting the wrong thing. Oh, where the fuck is this? Oh, is that way? Oh, they're fighting! They're fighting! Oh, let them fight!
Yeah, but it's like the thing is like she's like, if anything, you do get like she does care for Kong and like what they're doing to Kong, so that's good. Everyone is basically relating to Kong and shit, and it's like I can't go over the fact how surprisingly good that was. I didn't expect anything.
Yeah, the Kong stuff actually makes sense. It was actually important to all of Kong stuff. All right.
Yeah, and so it's like I guess when they were doing that, they felt like they needed to do something with Godzilla, but you honestly didn't need to.
Okay, you don't need to do anything about Godzilla. All right, no one cares about Godzilla. All right.
I mean, not
Godzilla. This goes back to the theory. I mean, not the discussion where we had it on Godzilla, where Godzilla is supposed to represent the Earth, all right? He's supposed to say, hey, yo, hey, probably stop with that vampire vaccine you guys are giving to people, all right? Don't want that Bill Gates. Don't want the Bill Gates to be controlling the Earth, all right? Godzilla is supposed to represent the repercussion of nuclear war and everything. Like, hey, yo,
yeah.
All right, this is what Godzilla means and everything, right?
But the thing is, they they changed that in the subsequent films and beforehand. Like in Godzilla, that was always iffy with his first introduction. If only because they're like, oh, is he a savior of humankind? It's like, no, he was just killing that monster dude. But in the second one, in King of Monsters, I guess he's been more put into that savior of humanity role. But the thing is, because of that, he's no longer a representation of Earth or whatever.
All right, that's my problem with Godzilla, all right? I don't like them portraying Godzilla as the savior of humanity, all right?
I mean, if they
Godzilla does not give a fuck about humanity,
no,
right?
yeah, he really doesn't.
Godzilla gives a fuck about humanity's Earth, all right? There's a difference about Earth and humanity. Humanity just happens to live on Earth, all right? All right? Godzilla's only here for the Earth, all right? For like, hey, yo. Godzilla's the guy like, hey, yo, all right. This is my house. Yeah, you're in the Godzilla house right now. Don't come in with the chair, all right? I am the chair.
No, yeah. Oh my god.
Here comes Godzilla with the chair. He's got the chair.
Oh my god. No, but like the thing is, The thing is, it would have been a much more appropriate thing if they kept with like if they made it more like Kong being the savior of humanity. Because the thing is, he has a human connection. He legit has a human connection with Gia and basically her adopted mother.
He cares about humanity. Right? Godzilla's like, hey yo, what's up? Hey yo, are you guys on my lawn?
Yeah,
don't get off my lawn.
Yeah, if they kept him.
By the way, plot twist: the entire Earth is my lawn.
Yeah, like legit. If Godzilla was basically like, oh yeah, I just represent like Earth, and don't fuck with it, guys. I mean, I'm here to take care of the monsters. Y'all do whatever, but if you do something and let's say Earth doesn't like it, I'm gonna fuck you up. But then then you can have Kong basically come in and like, hey yo man, hey, that's not cool. I got people that live here that I care about, and then Godzilla's like, nah, fuck you. Like, oh, I guess we're fighting again. Whoa. Something. Then that's all you really need, and that's all they kind of really do here too. I mean, but it's also based on the backstory. It's like, oh yeah, our species used to fucking fight each other, so there's also that. I mean, the thing is, it's fine and whatever. I guess if they wanted to go on the savior angle, I mean. But I like what we just said a lot better. So
Yeah. Hey, look, we gotta save Mothra, all right?
Oh God, where is Mothra? I mean, she's getting her own movie in like subsequent years. Yeah. There's a MonsterVerse timeline. I can send it to you.
Oh, is Mothra actually? Are they actually gonna say Mothra? Is Godzilla gonna pierce? Is King Kong gonna pierce Godzilla with not a spear wound? It was a lance, all right. It was actually a lance that pierced that was used, all right. King Kong made a lance, all right.
I swear to God, stop it! You stop that right now.
Oh, hold on, wait. If you think about it, take out the Zilla in God, what do you get?
What?
The lance.
Stop.
Like the lance that pierced.
Stop.
What pierced? Was it the lance that pierced God?
No, it was Jesus.
Oh, it's Jesus. All right. If you turn the God to Jesus, all right, it was a lance.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this lance. I'm so tired of this.
I've been on that joke for for how many years now? When was Batman v Superman?
Yeah, I know, it's been a long while. Also, here's the
I've been on this joke about the lance for 5 years now.
Yeah, so I noticed. Here's the release from what it's a leaked thing, from what I remember.
This doesn't look real.
This
looks pretty fake.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, but honestly, if I remember correctly, Rodan, from what I understand, does potentially have a sequel in the works. So
okay.
I mean, to be
it's like one of those fake movie timeline bullshit that someone makes.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, it does, but it's the closest thing I got. But I think I would like to think this is the actual case.
Turn it to part 2, where Godzilla kills the human child from Jurassic World.
My God. But it's just.
I'm still lost in this cavern, by the way.
I'm not letting you continue this. I have to stop this at some point. I really do. Today's not that day, but I will. This is. I have this recorded. Okay, you know this now. All right, everyone knows. I will stop you, Austin. This will end. Okay, we're about to have our own William versus Austin thing here. Okay, we're gonna have our own spinoff. Okay, it's gonna happen. Anyway. Surprisingly emotive. Millie Bobby Brown's characters don't do jack shit. The Godzilla fights and shit is pretty cool. I mean, the thing is,
Hey, here's my problem. Was there a time when you thought there was really bad looking CG?
I can't exactly say. I mean, the thing is, when I come into these movies, I expect it to be so CG heavy that not all CG is gonna like. You'll notice it. It's gonna be whatever, you know. The thing is, it's
I know there's like some weird, awkward CG moment, especially towards the end. Right, there was some good. There was definitely a lot of good CG moment in this film, but like towards the end when they were fighting Mecha, there was some really awkward looking CG moment. I can't remember. I'm trying to see if I can find the exact time frame, but I don't think I can find it. But there was like actually some weird when I was watching this. There was like some weird close-up CG moments that was going on.
Okay, well you're gonna do. What do you mean? Like which? Do you remember seeing in particular?
I don't. It was like around the time when they were about to fight Mechagodzilla. There was like some weird scenes of some weird CG that was looking at King Kong. I'm trying to see if I can find that moment.
Wait, you're talking about when he's talking to Gia and then she's like, you have to be careful and stuff like that because I'm worried about you and your health and shit?
Yeah, I think probably around that time frame. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, I think that might be around like...
I found it. It's on the hour 37 mark. Oh, by the way, this movie's under 2 hours. By the way, did you notice that?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it doesn't need a lot. I mean, to be honest, we got two big monster fights.
Where's the 30-minute subplot about when King Kong goes to basic training? All right, I need that for my character. God.
Jesus, dude. Oh yeah, Godzilla guys.
Where's King Kong getting high on heroin?
No, stop it, please. No, that movie hasn't even been out yet. That's not even out yet, man.
That's what we call a foreshadowing in the business. One of Martin Scorsese's favorite cinema telling tricks.
So what? You can't wait to see Godzilla bring his wife Mothra into a heroin addiction. And then Godzilla turns himself in, and then quits heroin and starts helping other monsters.
Godzilla turns him into the Earth police. He's like, oh.
Into the Earth. He just goes back to Hollow Earth. He gets arrested or something. I don't know, man. Kong arrests him. Fucking, he gets off heroin and just is like, he's there for a couple of thousand years.
Godzilla's gonna serve 14 years in Hollow Earth jail and go to rehab to beat his heroin addiction.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
It gets worse.
He just comes back up. He's just like, where's Mothra? And then Mothra's right there. It's just like...
And at the same time, he gets a Tom Selleck mustache. in between.
Can you please... Look, I'm going to ask you, please take that mustache from Cherry and put it on fucking Godzilla. Please.
I'll post at some point.
Oh my god, I need it in my life. That's gonna look. If you do that, it's gonna be my profile pic. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be my fucking profile pic.
Oh my word, Jesus fucking. Okay, so yeah, so back to
so just like
besides weird awkward CG at some points, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the whole team, or I'm gonna call them Team Godzilla, all right? Because that's what it kind of is, all right. Mm-hmm. The whole Team Godzilla was really fucking bad, all right.
Yeah,
with Millie Bobby Brown's character.
Yeah.
God, those characters were super unneeded to be in this movie. Jesus Christ, I hated those characters.
Yeah, it's just
those characters were really unlikable. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. They're just
they were really unlikable.
No, yeah, you don't want them around. They're just really bad and just like, oh god. I think it's just because of. The thing I really hate is just that they really reduced Millie Bobby Brown's character a lot into basically just a conspiracy nutcase, and which I didn't like at all. Like, I'm fine with her being all adventurous and reckless with herself. Because to be fair, she's been through a monster fight. And she's like, oh, I survived that. I can survive anything. And so Josh being the realist, her friend, right? It makes sense, and so I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like,
where am I going? I don't know where the fuck I'm going in this monster.
For one thing, she should have been more intelligent than how she's portrayed in this movie, right? And second of all, like, they really if they really needed to give these guys something to do, because the thing is, but what they did is just like, you could take them out. They didn't need to be needed at all.
Oh yeah. Like, we really could have just been, like I was already kind of didn't care about when they introduced, Walter, right? I was like, all right, cool. The second human subplot, all right, cool, that's all we need, right? And then he introduced Millie Bobby, like, wait, what? What's this third human subplot going on about, right? Like, going back to what you were saying, like, we really could have just been following Walter the entire time, right? And then realize, oh, wait, we weren't following a protagonist. We were actually following the motivation of an antagonistic character throughout this movie instead, right?
Like, if they just had, like, I don't know, a moment of, like, or had them, like, I don't know, because if it was more of a focus on maybe corporate, like, corporations keeping people down, then I would be more inclined to see what it was all about, and maybe they were, like, instead of them, like, sneaking in, I don't know.
By the way, that guy was really Lex Luthor throughout this entire movie, right? You got that whole vibe, right? He was really Lex Luthor in this thing.
With Walter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because he really had the Luthor motivation, right? I was like, oh boy, about if there's a higher being, humanity won't rise up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he had that vibe,
he had the whole Lex Luthor MO going on about him.
Yeah, if we had... Look, I mean, the thing is, Austin, if we had more of his character, then that would have been better, but we don't. Because he gets cut off during his monologue.
We didn't know if he got abused as a child or not.
Oh
That's
my God.
the thing.
But yeah, I would have liked to have known his
That's a Lex
motivation.
Luthor reference for the audience.
Uh-huh.
For the
Uh-huh.
audience who don't
Yeah,
know.
for us who were talking about Lex Luthor and how Lex Luthor this character was and how he was Lex Luthering everything up, Austin.
I'm lost in this cave.
Oh my god. So also, oh yeah, there was that one joke that really actually got me where I didn't want to laugh at it, but it was just fucking funny to me. Do you remember when they when Gia and Eileen basically they're having they're talking, right? They talk through sign language, and the one guy Alexander Skarsgård character what was his name? I need a name here.
Was that the captain of the ship?
No, Nathan. No, not the captain of the ship, right? Where basically they're talking with him where Nathan is just saying some rather reasonable stuff or whatever, right? And then what am I getting? Okay, so he's talking with the two girls, and you know they're having a conversation. Oh yeah, what does that word mean? What does this mean? Right? He's emoting the or he's doing the sign language, right? And what they're saying is that word means coward, right? And so but he's like, oh, it just means brave, right? And so when Nathan has to do the thing with the heave and restart Kong's heart and stuff, right? He goes and basically he talks with Gia, and then he's like, "You are the you are the bravest." He's miming the sign language where it means coward, but because he was told it means brave, he's telling the girl that she's a coward. He doesn't know it, and then he's like, he means for it to be brave, and I was like, this is such a genuine and funny moment. It's just like it's fucking great. It's actually pretty funny from I didn't expect it at all. Again, on that side, it's like the human characters are good, but it's just like, why is subplot B bad?
The human characters with King Kong's group was good. I just didn't like the human characters with Godzilla's group. All right,
yeah,
they were really fucking unneeded.
Yeah. Also,
you really could have cut out all the scenes, right? With Bobby Brown's character's interaction, and you would still would have had the same movie.
No, yeah, that's exactly what we were saying before, but also, surprising, like Godzilla doesn't emote a lot, but we still get a sense of emotion across from him too, which is actually kind of interesting. Because the thing is, a prime example is I think is like just like how Tom Holland's character in Cherry was basically getting his ass kicked by heroin. Godzilla was getting his ass kicked by Mechagodzilla, right? And so,
also, I didn't like Mechagodzilla's design in this.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It's just it looks way
felt
too.
Really weird.
It's off.
Really fucking weird.
Like the thing is, it's like with Godzilla, you kind of like it's realistic and you kind of like it, but he is a chunker. He's a chunky boy, right? So some people might not be into it. But it makes sense, and it doesn't deviate too far from like the original design, you know. But in here, it kind of like it deviates a lot. Like maybe the head and parts of it.
It looks too real. I guess the best way is realistic, right? It looks too modern approach, right? Like, it doesn't look like a Mechagodzilla. It's just people like, all right, they just took like a bunch of robot parts, like, all right, this looks close enough to like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Print it out. Put it to the Tesla lab. But
I think a lot of it is just like there are a lot of moving parts that are just kind of unnecessary and distracting from the overall design. I think because if it was more like of like maybe a few shells rather than all what seemed like millions of rings.
All the segments about it. It looks too segmented. Right?
Yeah, it's just way too many parts just moving around and stuff. And like, I like
if it had like armor bits
of
covering it, like in Transformers, like how the Transformer movies design looks, I would have been more fine with this design. It just looks so fucking busy.
Yeah,
right. I was like, oh wow, man, the secret government has been working on this for 5 years, and they managed to do all this in 5 years. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's just way too much going on with it. I mean, the thing is, it serves its purpose, I guess. But that's whatever. I think otherwise, I mean, you know, awesome fights, honestly. you don't care much about the destruction, but it's whatever, honestly.
And all those innocent lives worthless, meaningless.
Yeah.
Right? Because Godzilla judged them to die. They're like, all right, today is the day you will die. All right, rejoice. Take pleasure that today Godzilla has chosen you for death. All right. That's what Godzilla says, before he kills everyone. By the way, I judge you don't worthy to be killed by me.
Oh my god.
I bring you mercy.
God, but I mean, it's a good movie. I like, you get a lot more than you think you would. I will put this at a solid like 7.5.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like, let's see, what do I have any other grips? Did I like how they defeated Mechagodzilla? Right, with the whole fucking with the whole beard alcohol thing. I was like, oh.
No.
Okay.
I mean, even then, you can take that out and it does nothing.
It does nothing. Godzilla was still winning that fight. Once they realized,
no, I mean, I think it was Kong when that was happening, but like even
when Kong realized, hey yo, this it turns out the axe made to defeat Godzilla can also be used to defeat Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, I mean,
for some reason. Mm-hmm. Right, so like I said, this goes back to our whole thing about how the Millie Bobby Brown's character group was pretty fucking worthless throughout this movie, and they really didn't add that much of it for the story, right? Also, thing I also got real told. Did you notice how fast the dad got there?
Yeah,
right? To Hong Kong,
yeah.
Right? For some reason, I thought it was like when he came out. I thought it was like 20 minutes later. No, it's still like really right away. Godzilla and King Kong are still there. They're still chilling in the background, like before they departed.
Yeah.
It was the dad character got there too fast.
He got there incredibly fast. I don't understand how.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, how fast he got there. When you in the background, you see Godzilla and King Kong, they're still there and everything.
Yeah, it's just it's wild because I'm like, he was like halfway around the world somewhere else, right, or something.
Right, yeah.
And it's basically Game of Thrones levels of logic at this point, where it's just like it's season 8, really. I mean.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the best. Yes, the most fan favorite season.
Yeah. You remember how everyone loved that season, huh?
Everybody loves the 8th season of Game of Thrones. All right,
uh-huh.
That's the season that established that Starbucks exists in Westeros.
Oh my god. But yeah, decent. It's a good, decent movie. You'll have a good time with
it.
Definitely bring some popcorn with you.
I really want someone to re-edit this movie, cutting out all the Millie Bobby Brown's character fucking segment.
Hell,
right?
you could do
I don't hate Millie Bobby Brown. I love her. She's great
she's
actor.
great. Especially Enola Holmes. Yeah, exactly.
Enola Holmes and like I like what she does. But god, her character is such a fucking waste of everything, right?
Yeah, hopefully they do something better. You could have
just had this movie follow Team Kong and right, and that has a better emotional payoff, right? Because there's an actual character relationship between the little girl and Kong, and it makes sense for why you have to follow these characters.
Yeah, because they actually move the plot along too. It's just like, well, and on Millie Bobby Brown's side, it's like they don't really do much at all.
They're like, hey yo, check out Squarespace. Use promo code Conspiracy Theory for 5% off your next website.
No, we're not sponsored. Stop it. No, it's not gonna do anything. What do you think it's gonna do? Just make people type and just hate it. That's all you're gonna do.
Alright, yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say at this point now. We actually went on this long. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was some amount of complaining about Millie Bobby Brown's
I'm just going super off topic. Anyway, you know what? This is what Martin Scorsese would have wanted for us to go on off tangent beats about the story plot. All right, that's part of his film MO, going off beat about your story plot. All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, that's right.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I'm just finding a way to end this.
See you next time as we talk about Taxi Driver.
Oh my god. No, stop.
Alright, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Okay, thanks, bye.